Our next claimer.
Oh, wait.
He claims to be a real comedian. Jeff, after these guys, anyone will sound funny. Shouldn't be a very difficult job for you. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the one and only Jeff Laub, a real, true comedian. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. I thought this was the Shiva call. I even brought a box of Rugger Look. What the fuck am I going to do with that now? But he's still here. He's still here. Think of the singers we have lost in the last couple of years. Michael, Amy, Whitney, and recently even Davy Jones. Of all the fucking monkeys that had to die, they had to take Davy. Mike Nesmith is still here. And this schmuck is still here. All those hours he's laying on the table, they couldn't have done a voice transplant too? For me, ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to be here. I just recently opened for Mr. Barry Manilow in Atlantic City. Highlight of my career. Thank you very much, people. And we were at the airport after 5 days. We worked together, 20 shows. Great guy, what a talent. I said, Barry, where are you headed after this, Barry? He said, I have Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas, Jeff. What about you? I got the Rack Mill roast and a piano bar during spring break, Barry. This is now the lowest point of my career. Before that, it was opening at the Tony Nicolosi Cruise Showcase, when Tony spent $20,000 to get himself booked on cruises, and all he got out of it was doing a B.B. King medley on the Staten Island ferry. Worked out well, Tony. God bless you. But I am honored to look over this crowd tonight, because in this room, Bruce, as you well know, we have a very prestigious crowd. Every singer, musician, band leader worth his salt is in this room tonight. Not many of the DJs showed up because they're all working. What are you going to do? Times change. There is one DJ who was here, a tremendous businessman and DJ, Mr. Larry Rotkin. Give it up, one of our roasters, tremendous talent. Larry Rotkin, known as Lawrence of Florida, with his brothers Murray from Montana and Saul of South Dakota. Tremendous business he has. Actually, Larry wanted to bring a bounce house and a guy on stilts to the show tonight, but we couldn't get it up the stairs, so couldn't work it out. But not many. May I give the secret how you became known as Lawrence of Florida, Larry? Years ago, Larry started displaying some signs of early onset dementia, and they wanted to make it easy that when he wandered around the neighborhood, in case he crossed state lines, the police would be able to bring him back home safely. So they said, just say you're Lawrence of Florida. So every time he crossed the Jacksonville border, boom, they took him right back to Coral Springs. And he booked a couple of jugglers for a bar mitzvah. What else? Out of town and things were rolling. And Bruce said to me one day, listen, my folks have friends in Manners of Inverary, and they're having a special dinner dance, and they want to put on a show, and we'll pay you $75. So I couldn't believe it. A condo. It was unbelievable. And Ernie, his dad, was there, and Ernie actually catered the entire affair that night at Manners of Inverary with food he smuggled out of Koh Lamy in his Talas bag. It was just delicious, Ernie. But that was the first paying gig I had in a condo, $75. And then Bruce introduced me to the head booker for Century Village. And the next thing I know, I'm doing condos. And that's not normally how a comedy career is supposed to go. You're supposed to start in a bookstore, and then you do clubs, and then you go to California, and you get on a Tonight Show, and then you get a sitcom, and you go to Vegas, and you make millions and millions of dollars, and when a career is winding down at the tail end, you end up in Sunrise Lakes Phase 2 on a Thursday night. So thanks to Bruce, basically I skipped over the entire successful phase of my career. And I went straight from starting out to washed up in an hour and a half. I actually recently did Sunrise Lakes Phase 1. Phase 1. They had a special show for the original owners. And I think it was built, Larry, I think it was built in 1952. And it wasn't very encouraging to look out over the crowd and notice that half your audience is wearing "Do Not Resuscitate" tags. But I thank you for this, Bruce, where you put me. But his career is skyrocketed, Bruce. As you know, his band just took off and he did all kinds of gigs. But more recently, he moved on to higher levels of musical success. He recently became the musical director at Temple Benet Home Depot. Are you aware of this? The brothers even know what the fuck I'm talking about. This is unbelievable. This was a temple, some rabbi who made $40 billion in the aerospace industry, like most rabbis do, bought a Home Depot in Margate or Coconut Creek or something, and he converted the Home Depot into a synagogue and made Bruce the musical director. And he invited us down. We went there for Rosh Hashanah, and the usher immediately directed us to our seats, which was between sprinkler heads and soldering guns. It was an unbelievable temple, as you know, Bruce. Oh, it was unbelievable. The rabbi wore an orange apron, and his first sermon was how to fix a leaky toilet with the jawbone of an ass. It was biblical and sort of toolish at the same time. And Bruce was great, really. He changed the whole format of it. During Kol Nidre, he did the prayer to the tune of Sweet Caroline from Neil Diamond. It was unbelievable. Getting the whole congregation to go, oh, oh, oh. It was just amazing. But the man, his success that we recognize is he's on the pulse of entertainment as it keeps changing through the years. Things change, and Bruce is right there because when he does a bar mitzvah, you know, what does a Jewish 13-year-old Justin Bieber fan want to see more than a curly-haired guy with vitiligo wearing a mask that he got at the dollar store doing Music of the Night, the Phantom of the Opera? I mean, it's just, they can't get enough. They just can't get enough. Anyway, you've been a great crowd. It's an honor to be here, Bruce. And obviously, there have been some great singers here. I am a horrendous singer, but I have written some touching words. And with Wayne's accompaniment, I'd like to sing a song in your honor that I have written especially for you. Pardon my voice. I'll tell you up front it's horrible, but Wayne, let's do it the Bruce way. We're here on this great night to honor one fantastic fellow. He's feeling so fit and strong, and he's no longer turning yellow. To us, this man's a god, but might I say, not in a Zeus way. Oh no, not him. He does it the Bruce way. He came from New York State and settled down in Broward County. For on his curly head, the DEA had placed a bounty. He sings and leads his band and runs his business in a loose way. But you've never danced a hora till you've done it the Bruce way. He'll buy a stock when he gets a tip, and all those condos that he would flip. And after every big hurricane, he'd sell you shutters. This guy's a real pain, but have no fear. Our friend is still here. He's done it the Bruce way. He loves his wife Diane, his mother Viv, his father Ernie. He sees them mostly when he's being wheeled out on a gurney. He loves to make you laugh. He's sort of funny in an obtuse way. He's the pride of Bayside High. He's done it the Bruce way. For this is a man with a terrible voice who works sweet 16s 'cause he has no choice. We're all amazed he's still alive. His original liver was 105, but he's with us now, and we say wow, 'cause he's done it the Bruce